Thank you and welcome to another episode of the Love Me Not podcast. As always, I am Tiz.
And I am Kay. So, just got some news. Just heard on the radio or the television earlier this week that Deion Sanders had cancer. Um, so glad that he's doing okay and that he'll be coaching the Colorado
Buffaloes.
Buffaloes this season. But didn't know that, and he kept it really low key, and nobody knew until it was time for him to want us to know it, and just really thankful that he is doing well. Just the procedure was kind of wild the way that they did it, where they took his intestines and actually made another bladder because it was bladder cancer. So they removed his completely removed his bladder, and they made his intestines. So they say into a bladder, which is remarkable. And I think they said it was done by robots.
From what I heard,
Yeah, that's the rumor. I mean, that's the talk around town, so to speak. That it was done by robots, and it was from his intestines that they made another bladder. So pretty remarkable.
Yeah, just Dion, since I forgot what 83, 84, whatever he had, we all, kids, sports fans realized prime time Deion Sanders, Florida State.
Yeah.
So just to see him going through, never actually met the man, but admired him from afar, and wish him well, and you know, seemed like he handled everything with grace. So wish him well.
Yes, most definitely. So this past weekend, I actually coerced my husband into going to the Saturday market. That's something that I go to on Saturdays sometimes, just to relax and you know um, relax and just be in a space where it's just peaceful. So I went to ask him if he would like to go to the market with me. And what was your response?
No.
That was his response. I don't know why, because the market's peaceful. The market is just amazing. But he wanted to make money. But I did tell him if he went to the market with me that he could get anything that he wanted. And what did you get?
A cinnamon roll, which wasn't that good. So
The cinnamon roll. It wasn't the best cinnamon roll, but it was a decent cinnamon roll. Not my cinnamon roll, but it was a decent cinnamon roll. And we got lavender dryer
dry
balls.
balls, yes.
We did get some peaches and some plucots, which he actually ended up having to dispose of. And why did you have to dispose of those?
Because taking them out of the fridge, out of the bag was, I don't know what the bag was, but as I brought them out the fridge, they fell out the bag. It was just two, but they still, I wanted them, but they fell out the bag and rolled up under the stove area, and I wasn't eating that after that.
I
So
told him he could have washed those
not
off.
gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
He could have washed them off.
Anyway.
I don't know why he did it, but and then we ended up getting something to eat. He got the elotes street
Yeah,
corn.
that was good. That was
Got the
good.
elote street corn, and I ended up getting a tamale, and which I didn't eat
Tamale.
that tamale, which I did not eat until the next day, but it was absolutely delicious. From Poppy's Tacos, on Augusta Road, here in Greenville, but it was really, 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 really good, and I think you enjoyed it as well. The elotes was really good. He actually got special treatment because it was on the cob. They ended up taking it off the cob and putting it in a tray for him. And what?
Go
They
ahead.
did.
I know what they did.
And
Go ahead.
he thought he was something special. But they did do that for him.
I'm a privilege to the world, and I deserve things. You don't have to like whatever, but I am, and you're welcome. So go ahead.
And so I just found something out this past Wednesday, which was actually something that we could actually utilize. So, a friend of mine goes to the movies pretty much every Tuesday, and I was wondering why on Tuesdays. and she told me that Regal Theaters has $5 Tuesdays. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. That's cheaper than the military discount. So for two people, we could get tickets for $10. So I decided that we might have to change date night from Thursday to Tuesdays. What do you think about that?
No,
So we're gonna include that.
we can include it. We've been doing date night since 19. We got,
94, 95.
yeah, we got married in '94, so we've been doing that a long time, so it hasn't stayed
Okay, so
that way.
well, I get an extra day, extra day, extra day to spend with this fella, and extra money to spend. I can get my, what do I have to have when I go to the movie theater?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. So that means we have to get to the movie theater 30 minutes early.
To stand in a line.
To stand in a
We
line.
can buy some on the way to the movie and just put it in her bag that she always got.
There's nothing, and people, you chime in. Tell me whether or not movie theater popcorn is the same as store-bought popcorn. I can best believe that 95% of the responses are going to be that movie theater popcorn is the absolute best popcorn.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay. And I think you've tried the movie theater popcorn. I think you like it quite a bit. Especially when we get them nachos and dip it in that cheese. Yeah. I know he knows that's right.
Move on.
So we just finished watching War of the Worlds 2025 with Ice Cube, and it was actually a pretty good movie. And it's actually referring to the rumor that we're about to get invaded by some space aliens in November, December of this year. So this sort of like reflected on that theory, and like I said, it was actually a pretty good movie. Eva Longoria was in it. I don't know the other characters, but it was a pretty good movie. I'm really impressed with Ice Cube and his acting abilities, but this was a pretty good movie. Some people may not like it, but it was a feel-good movie for me. A lot of action, and I just thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know if it was feel good, the world being destroyed, but
Well,
but
they
came through in the
ending.
end.
Yeah, that's what
Anyway,
I meant.
there's a rumor that about this thing coming in November. If you don't know me, but if you did know me, you know this is nothing new to me. I've been saying aliens for years, and I can hold up stuff. But anyway, but in the movie, back to the movie, it was good. I was impressed with Ice Cube. Ari Spears, comedian Ari Spears, he had said about a week or two ago. I like Ari Spears, but he has some things to say about Ice Cube. I like to know what he thought about this one. Probably no different, because once you say something like that, you really can't go back on that. But I enjoyed it. I like Ice Cube. I enjoyed the movie. It's on Prime if you have Prime. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Like I said, Ice Cube not Denzel Washington, but he's really good at what he does, and I did have little comedic moments, but I thought he did a really good job. I enjoyed the movie, and I would, give it, 4.5 out of 5.
I give it thumbs up.
So, yeah, good movie.
Definitely thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yep. Just thought about that our youngest is having a birthday tomorrow. 31 on 31. And I want to wish him a very, very happy birthday, because he is a blessing to us. He keeps us laughing. He keeps us in the know.
Yes.
He always communicates with us, and I'm just really proud of the young man that he is becoming. He's a dad, and he does a good job at that. He does what he can, and I think that everything's going to get better. Things are going in the right direction for him, and I'm just really proud of him. Very proud of him.
Well, I'll say happy birthday to him. But I think we gave him a birthday gift about a week and a half ago, so I think financially. So I think he's good on my. There'll be no remote control cars tomorrow. That's for sure. But anyway, yeah, he's a good kid. He's really on his money. Really, he has a lot of good plans, and he's actually putting them, put them into effect. So I'm very proud of him.
And he's
So,
actually helped me as well with my baking business and give me a lot of great insight. Very smart kid. I mean,
he went to culinary school, so he understands a little bit about the food world.
yeah, and I just think he's a brilliant kid in general.
If his mom
He's the
says so
smartest.
himself.
He's the smartest one in the household, to tell you the truth.
He is not. I am. He is not. But anyway, we'll let that be.
He's the smartest one in the household. He can run us through Jeopardy. Yeah, he can.
We'll move on from that.
Well, that's what I have. Like I said, I just wish him a very happy birthday. He's 31. He's our baby, and I absolutely adore him.
Well, happy birthday, young man. But anyway, yeah, that's about all I have for this one. And for y'all out there, thank you for tuning in. And this has been the Love Me Not podcast with Tiz and Kay. And I am Tiz saying goodbye.
And I am Kay. See you next time.